Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well and I hope you are all good. Right, it's been a long time since I've said that, and I've missed saying that, and I've missed being around here. So I thought the best way to come back, I was really thinking about, okay, how should I even return to my YouTube channel? Like, because I had no clue. I was just like, how should I even return? How should I even reintroduce myself? And I just thought, okay, the best way to do it is to film a life update. Where have I been? What's been going on? Where I'm at? And yeah, so let's just jump straight into it. Honestly, I was proper looking forward to 2022 because 2021 was just a whole nother situation. If you want to know how 2021 went for me, watch my last video. But then, dun dun dun, 2022, this first half of 2022, guys, 2022 was like, you, Manuela, we are coming for you. And it's like, just before I would take my first breath, it's like somebody must have counted 1, 2, 3, go. And then they were all like, and I was just like, oh, what is going on? And it was just like from January, everything that could go wrong all went wrong at that one time. And it was like every single month something was going on, and it was just like January something went bad, February something went bad, March something went bad, April something went bad, May something went bad, June, finally when we got to June, it was like, okay, all right, I'm feeling like I'm breathing again. I could start breathing again. And it was just like, I was just sitting there thinking, Daddy God, did I do something wrong? Like, I don't know, did I say something that I shouldn't have said? Like, what's going on? Because this 2022 is really not going how I was expecting it to be going. And there was at times I had to sit down and I was just like, oh, woo. It's like, I don't even know how to explain. It was just like, no. And then unfortunately I fell into such a bad state mentally. I've never felt or experienced so much spiritual and mental pressure. It was so much, to the point where I'd even become very suicidal. To pray, it was impossible. It felt like impossible for me to pray. I couldn't even pray. My Bible was right next to me, but it was collecting dust. It's like, this has been the hardest 6 months of my adult life. I didn't even think that I would make it to this day, because things was just so bad. It was just so wrong. And I'd lost so much of myself, and it was just, I just wasn't myself anymore. People will be seeing me going around. Thankfully, I'm a very smiley and bubbly and happy person, and people will be seeing me thinking like, yeah, everything's good with Manuela. But if God was to scan my life and put it on a OHP, overhead protector, people will be like, are you sure you should be smiling? Are you sure you should be laughing? Because what it is you're going through right now doesn't really look like a smiley or laughing situation. If only you knew. If only you knew. I had to step away from everything. It was just so much. The pressure, the spiritual, mental, emotional pressure was just so much. If I'm here today, I thank God. I actually thank God for Jesus. I thank God, because during this period, one of my friends said how, like, maybe all this time you were holding on to God, but this time see yourself as God holding on to you. And trust me, woo, I'm not crying, guys, just my eyes itchy. This was definitely God holding on to me. And like people like to say, that God will give his greatest battles to his greatest warriors. woo, this year, this half of the year, this first half of the year, I was truly tested. If you talk about battles, if you talk about trials, if you talk about tribulation, all of that, all mixed up into one. But I thank God. I thank God for his word. I thank God for his grace that has actually carried me through. I thank God that I also thank God in this spirit that I understood that God looks out for me, and I don't have to be strong all the time. If I'm going through something, it's okay. And it's okay to say that, yes, I'm going through something. So I thank God for holding on to me. And I also thank God for the circle of people he has put around me. People who have stood in the gap and prayed for me. People who have encouraged me and supported me when I felt like all hope was lost. They know who they are, and I'm just so grateful for their lives. And I would say today I'm in a much better place, even though like God has really taken me out. There's a song that says he's the God of the mountains, he's the God in the valley. And when I was down in those valleys, when I was down in that valley, when I was down in those trenches, God was right there with me. And there was times where I was just like in my suicidal state. I was like, you know what, God, just take me now. Like, just take me now, because I really can't bear it. But he said to me, you know better. You know better. Because you've been in a situation, you've been in a place, in a state of mind like this before. And don't forget what I did for you. So you know better to know that I'm not going to let you go out like this. You are not going out like this. And I thank God, like honestly, I thank God. Like the devil really tried me. He really came for me. He came for me. Yeah, he came for me. But Jesus is on his throne. And again, he showed up and he showed who's boss. And I'm just so glad. I'm just so grateful. And even filming this video, like I'm even like beaming with joy, because just knowing of where God took me out of. And even though, you know, things aren't totally perfect, but I'm in a much better state. God has given me joy and peace like never before. And even in the midst of this whole chaos and this storm, like he's given me peace, and I'm just more reassured now. I'm more hopeful. I found my faith again to be able to just keep on going and keep on believing and trusting in him, because I know that he is not done. He's not done. He's not done at all. And I'm just going to keep on pushing, keep on moving. And I just really just want to take this opportunity as well to encourage whoever's watching this, who may be going through a hard time, who may be going through difficulties, who may be going through trials, and you know, you're in a bad mental state. Please reach out to someone. Do not, and I repeat, do not suffer in silence. I'm currently offering free counseling sessions. Why? Because I'm an accredited counselor. So just having gone through everything that I've gone through, you know, I know that if I was able to come out of this, it's because obviously because of my faith in my Lord Jesus, because he kept me, but also because of the people he has put in my life, who have been a support system for me, enabling me to be able to speak up and speak out and share what I was going through. And it just made the burden even lighter. And like I said, I'm in a much better place now. So I'm ready to help you. So I'll link all the details down below. It's free sessions, free counseling sessions. You don't need to pay. 45 minutes each session. You talk, I'll listen. Because there's one thing I've come to understand. One thing I've learned through this whole situation is that people go through so much. We go through stuff and we go through so much. And sometimes all we need is for a listening ear. All we need is for somebody to just, you know, go and vent to, without, you know, structuring what we're going to say, but exactly how you're feeling here in your heart, what's going on here in your mind. Don't even think like, oh no, I'm not making sense. It's not going to make sense. Nobody's going to understand me. So please, if you feel like you're at the edge, if you feel like you're on the verge of just wanting to, just everything to just shut down and give up, like I said, down in the link below, book a session, free session with me, and I will be there to support you the best way that I can. I will be there to really encourage you the best way that I can. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm a Christian, so at the end of it, I'll be praying for you and I'll be praying with you. You don't need to be a Christian to come and book a session, but just to let you know that at the end of the session, I will be praying for you. So if you know there's something that you need, please go book a session and I'll be looking forward to sitting down with you. It's online, it's virtual, so you don't need to go anywhere. And with that being said, I'm going to round up this video. That was just a quick life update, and just to promise you that yes, more videos will be coming. I'm back on here, and yeah guys, thank you for being patient with me. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, that's it really. That's my little life update, and thank you so much for watching. And if you've made it to the end of the video, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And wishing you a wonderful day, night, evening, dawn, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye guys.